Hello everybody, this is Cybertron John, and today I'm going to be reviewing, doing and showing off some Bakugan. But first of all, I want to just say a couple of things. So, recently, a few weeks ago, I pre-ordered the 01 Studio Cell. So, expecting me to make a video about it around a certain period between mid-August and mid-September. Somewhere in that region, it will probably be posted. So you can see here, I've got, we could call this custom update, I guess, on Metro Titan here. He's got whole of his up section done now, and he's got this head done as well. Okay, so, I'm just gonna clear all this stuff off the table, and then I will be back with a box on the table and a couple of cards. Okay, and I'm back. So here you can see the Bakugan box in there. So let me start from the beginning. Bakugan is a very, very well, it was a cartoon that I watched some few years ago when I was younger. I kind of grew up with the original series. I'm quite happy that it was that the reboot came in 2019. I've not been following it a little bit just because it's a bit, I don't know, it feels a bit too childish for my taste. So I've only like watched like 27 episodes of that. But I guess after this, because I mean this was the best performance of Bakugan ever. I've got a couple of cards out anyway. Here. With the new one, they've got like small little core things that are magnetic. The original ones, you got magnetic cards. The cards that they come with, they're just paper. They're just paper cardboard, really, that have been printed on. So here, you can obviously see some of the original Bakugan on there. So you got I think this is Tigress, I think. Chaos Tigress. Or, yeah, it's either Tigress or Tigra. I can't remember. I know it's one of the two. But yeah, and then on the back you just have that there. But yeah, there'll be a magnet inside, making this, makes this very durable, makes it pretty strong, and quite playable. On here you got a Bako trap, there. That's like what a normal Bakugan looks like. This is Masquerade, who is one of the greatest villains, I believe, ever in Bakugan. Next to the other ones I can think of, Spectra. Who obviously, he turned his allegiance to the Bakugan Battle Brawlers. You got Magamel, who is essentially a Gundalian. Was a Gundalian. Because there were about four segments of the cartoon. You had Bakugan Battle Brawlers, Bakugan New Destroyer, Bakugan Gundalia Invaders, and Bakugan Mectanium Surge Segment 1 and Segment 2. Actually, that makes it 5. So yeah, my mistake, my apologies. So, I'm gonna do my best to say where they come from. I don't know all of these Bakugan. I think a couple of them that I got is rare, so I'll I'll say which ones I believe are rare or not. Possibly. But yeah, there are about 3, maybe 4 different elements here, and from the cartoon, obviously. You got Pyrus, which is fire. That's like the fire aspect creatures. You got Ventus, which is wind. You got Chaos, which is light. You got Darkus, which is darkness. You got Aquas, which is water. And you got Subterra, which is earth. That is 6. Sorry. So we're gonna start with, I believe, Chaos. Let's do Chaos. So, yeah, the gimmick behind these was that you would take these. Just gotta show it up closer. This is Frosh, I think this is. Might be Frosh. This is a see-through Frosh as well, which is quite cool. There'd be a magnet at the bottom there. Right there, where that circle is. There we go. And then you put it on here, and it just releases it, and it just magically turns into this Bakugan. What's cool about this one is that it's got a spinny thing in there, which you can see, little spinning thing in there, so you can change its symbol power, let's say, so it can be like it can be light and wind, light and fire, light and darkness. Yeah. Also, you got this here. That says, trying to get close enough for you guys to read it. 640G. This was, this is a card game based on G power. So, depending on how many G's that you'd have, and then you get a card, and this is how many G's that, well, depending on which one your Bakugan that you chose lands on when you roll it, and it just springs up from a marble or something, from whichever element it is, you got a certain number of G's here. So 640 G's is Frosh's standard. And then you can see here that if I were to have it on this card, which is a Prism Lake card ability, it would go up, Frosh would increase by 150 G's. I think that is its name, Frosh. Don't quote me on that, and I believe it's a girl. I believe it is a she Bakugan. I mean, don't quote me on it. I did watch the cartoons, but it's all kind of jumbled up amongst all the other things that I've watched and things. So on to the next one. This is, well, the Chaos. I think this is one of the Chaos Battleground, which they had to fight in Mectanium Surge Segment 1, I believe. There you go. You just gotta put the ears up, and then you fold out the feet, like so. I'm gonna do Pyrus last, just because I have a Pyrus Bakugan that is my favorite. So, right, we're gonna go to this fella. Here you go. Let's look at the marble. Then boom. This is one of the ones towards the that is Mectanium Surge. So you gotta take it, You gotta take the arm, well, get the arms out. Get the arms out like so. Then you gotta fold down the feet. There you go. And does this have the ability? Yes it does. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. So, this has 700 Gs. Let me just convert him again. And he's got 850 Gs. So this one's 850 Gs, and he is 700 Gs. I'm gonna leave him as he is because there is I've got a Bakugan Nano in here that I can show you, which does a certain thing, which in the cartoon it would boost the firepower of your Bakugan and also its G power, I believe. Okay, and the last one for the chaos is, here we go. There we go. Bit of a weird guy, I'd think. Can you move its jaw? Yeah, you can move its jaw up and down. It's a bit spring-loaded, though. This has been Cybertron John with part 1 of my Bakugan show-off thing as Chaos. Peace out.